Okay, here's a June journal. It's from 6/1 of 2010, the 4th of that day. The Mayan day was sixth death or transformer, and I don't remember it, but it's called Patience on Steroids or Know When to Stop. Okay, it's funny, but though a part of me wants to get out to the net to see how my live recording went over, I'm having way too much fun seeing what Source has to say in these journals. The last one was the most blatant game of peekaboo yet, or in quite some time. The kind where the baby's both very young and you're being quite obvious. So, by showing me through the lowly tool of the written typo things of broad, deep importance, I'm taken aback. A bit back from the mind, that is, back deep into heart, to rejoice in the love that's here, surrounds all around. Ah, what a beautiful life this is. Love is hidden like that all around in everything, every sight we see. It has something for us. This something is not general at all, my dears. It's very particular. They've got us convinced we're not worth this stance, face to face with God or with Source. But we are, and she talks with us in every way. There's nothing that's happening around you there where meaning is not. And it's all directed right at you, not someone else. God's messages usually have gone begging then. Patience God's got, so she tries endlessly. We've got no clue at all of what patience is. Try being God, ho ho. So anyway, I sense that light discombobulation that tells me I've something in heart that I'm working on, so I'm not quite here. It's not a mental fuzziness, it's not that. I really don't have much clue how to transfer this, so just go in heart where you've got the connection right into this heart, and you'll see for yourself what it is I'm trying to share. It's like when listening for a while to Nassim Haramein, you soon reach a point where some part of you says, "Full, that's enough." It fairly shouts at you. And the thing is, you can choose to ignore it. Most of us do. But what happens is that, past the full spot, you won't get what you're wanting to. No, your tank's at the maximum. It's got plenty right now, doesn't need more, so back off somehow. Take a walk round the apartment block. Get a drink at the tap. Purified, even ionized, I hope. Water's tops. Even go to the can, take a break, do whatever. That's not what you were doing when the full sign came up. What's happening then is that your inner self is in integrate mode. It's organizing you. You've brought in some stuff that previous order don't lend itself to taking in. Got work to do. Organize here, shove that there, bring this other to front, it needs looking at, for it don't at all work taking new thing in as long as this thing is here. When you take in new things, they come smack dab up against what's already there. And that's not just in your conscious awareness, my dear, but The sub and unconscious aspects too, they're involved in this. You better believe. So, new stuff comes in, fits in general, but not always. There comes a halt, a mini stop, often not even noticed because it's so quick. Mind returns order, moves around, readjusting what's found with what's already there, accepted by you. Yeah, we call these beliefs, that mind's moving around. Well, when content so different, so new, so not integrated yet comes around, what's mind to do? So it gives you the signal to please slow down. It goes like this. Say your mind's like computer with only so much speed, so much RAM. Now, say you're running memory intensive stuff, using all that. Then now, let's say you start running another memory hog. What's bound to happen? Things slow down, go at crawl. You can do what you're doing, but with no speed you like. You're way slowed down. So your mind's speed must slow down too. Accommodate that till the processing's through and it comes back up, right back to full speed. Then you're off and away. Okay, this may have been a lousy example, but how do I share what it's like when the mind gets kind of fuzzy and not quite all there for you? Not quite all there with you, something like that. I've gotten to where I can sense pull to heart in the midst of this slowdown, so I know what's going on. It's my heart, not my mind, that's in charge, so my example's quite full of big holes. Oh well, I tried. Follow my vibe, as they say. Read my mind, not my lips, and you'll have much better success getting my drift. So anyway, I'm going to tie this piece into the one I did on how to learn without effort, because it's very much a part of that. This is me showing you a bit of how I managed to integrate into the broader self and use more of what's there. This process receives a kick in the butt into overdrive. Afterburners kick in when you realize how much you aren't body, aren't only the mind. That's when it begins to take you into vaster you, up into skies, possibilities grand, infinite, no more limits to bow down to. Only read this right way. I heard some reading this as if suddenly they should be able to walk through walls and the like. They're in the mind trying to find my bright meaning, which is way above mine. Sorry, no help's to be had from the mind in these things, dears, so just leave it behind. Just enter the heart. Believe it or not, folks, you can do what amounts to thinking or something like that, but strictly from heart. In this case, you're using mind in its proper way, not in control, but as tool, like the lungs take in air, but don't try to run the whole show like the mind does. So, until you so stuck to your minds will come out, so until you so stuck to your minds will come out, I can't do much for you, but wait around. Oh, I love you as much as the rest of these folks. You'd feel around you if you take a break from that control mechanism they've wired you into. See, it's got to do with free will. and your free choice to be there. Well, I can't violate that, can't haul you out, so until you make some choices differently, then you're stuck in there. While me, I'm out here. So I'll wave to you, send you air kisses, but until you remove yourself from that spot, your own company's all you're going to have. Oh, and all entities, those that vibrate at only your frequencies, yes, they'll keep you company. Watch out for that. Bye now. Happy thinking to you.